Well, hello everybody!
This is your host, the Mad Bag, with another Dawnguard episode. So apparently Serana wasn't chasing me to open dialogue. I can just talk to her whenever I'm ready, but she's just gonna follow me still. And I've gotten a couple tips. I said something in my last video about my Drain Vitality being really weak against the Dawnguard that I fought in Dragon Bridge. I've got a bunch of comments saying that Serana actually weakens your spells in Vampire Lord form by 80%. So if I can, I'm going to have her just chill. I'm going to have her stay here, and I'm going to try to do everything else that I have to do without her. So, without further ado, let's see. Buy back the Elder Scroll. So I've got to get one of the Elder Scrolls. The Elder Scroll that I got from the Dragonborn quest. I ended up selling it to Urag, so apparently I have to buy that back. And then I've got to find yet another scroll as well. I believe that Chasing Echoes will eventually lead me to this other scroll, but I suppose we'll find that out. So I am going to do this quest first, though, Chasing Echoes, so I guess I can go ahead and uncheck both of those. So let's see, it says, Dexian's reading of the Elder Scroll has given rise to more questions than answers. The Moth Priest saw a vision of a weapon called Oriel's Bow. But Serana and I need to locate the two more Elder Scrolls in order to unravel the rest of the prophecy. Speak to Serana. Okay, well, that should be easy enough. Hello, Serana. What's on your mind?
That Moth Priest, Dexian. He said we needed two other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Why didn't you say something earlier?
Didn't want that long.
Than 3 minutes ago.
Especially my father.
Huh. What is it between you two?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart.
Huh.
I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So, where is this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica.
Oh, really?
She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
I had a vision of this. You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious. Let's see here, actually. Yeah, let's go with that. Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Why does he want to find her so bad? Sealed away like you were. How about right here, in the castle?
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
A garden? Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle? And isn't it even more risky us talking about it in the dining hall?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
How can we get in without your father noticing?
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Let's go to the castle's secret entrance.
Come on, it's just around the side.
So I wonder if doing this quest is going to essentially unally me with Castle Volkihar. I think I want to create a save here, not like a quick save, but like a permanent save. Alright, done. I have a feeling that if I mess this up, I may not be able to come back and complete some other quests. If that happens, I will use that save to do so. Okay, so secret entrance to Castle Volkihar. Wait a second. There's one other thing I want to look into. Ha! Garmir. Ready for some bloodshed, beast? Bark. Let's sate our hunger together. Bark. So is Garmir? Oh, check that out. Oh, Garmir! He's on my side. Oh yeah, I got a death-dealing puppy dog. That is quite cool. There's another dog around here. I wouldn't expect to be able to use both of them simultaneously, but that makes me want to look around. Vampire cattle. I can just feed on them directly. I don't even have to talk to them.
Let me go.
And they don't even have any dialogue anyway. So this is interesting. So I could come here and instead of using the potions of blood, I suppose I could get some of the cattle out. Boy, that is odd. Just some people sleeping in a dungeon. Just our food supply.
As long as you don't overfeed.
As long as you don't overfeed on the thralls. Okay. Well, I've got a dog. That's what I set out to do. So I'm not gonna chase the other one down. Even though I am a bit curious, it would be pretty cool if I could have both of them. And I would kind of like to tell Serana to stay here, but I kind of think that's not gonna be possible in this quest because I'm gonna need her. So into the cold snow we go. Around the back, huh? I wonder if I can just scale the rocks here. It almost looks like I can. Let's try that. It's going to leave my followers far behind, but I am no weakling who fears venturing out on my own. Okay, not going to be able to make it around that side of the rock. Let's see if I can stay up on it. Oh, I can't, but I did stay pretty high up. If I can avoid it, I would like to not fall all the way down to the water. That would be, unsavory. Huh. There's a little clearing over here, some wood down there. I wonder if there's anything hidden. And it looks like I may have no choice but to go on down. Oh! Oh! Death! Well, this is an interesting development. Boy. So I came down the little ramp here. I was just going to go around on the ground so I didn't risk anything. Of course, there's the Dawnguard scout out here like there almost always is. And Serana cast Chain Lightning. It even hit me. I took some damage from it. Oh well, it didn't kill me. But apparently she hit the dog, and the dog didn't like it. So fair warning. That's probably the end of Garmir. I probably don't have that pet as an option any longer. I could reload. I'm really close to my save. I'm not going to worry about it. It's just a death hound. I'm just going to let him stay dead. There is another one that wanders around the castle. Kusith or something like that. If I absolutely need one, I'll go get him. And I won't do that as long as Serana's still with me. Boy, she's
So big
really a
down here.
pain.
I mean, it is big, but, well, even bigger.
You know, I kind of had a premonition of this potential siding with her mother. And I still kind of think it's likely going to require me to not be allied any longer with Lord Harkin. I think it's probably going to be a choose this or that, kind of like a faction within a faction. I think if I get the chance, I'm going to side with Lord Harkin. It seems cold, I know, but I mean, I'm a vampire, come on. Cold is now my middle name. And, wow. Skeletons out here. Skeletons and Draugr, that's really odd. Skeleton guardians, I guess, for the vampires? That, I don't know, I guess makes sense, just in that they've got so many ties to necromancy, but... You guys got it? You're cool down there? Yeah, I think even if it takes them a while, they will eventually get it. I don't see anything over here, so let's continue on the way. Anyway, as I was saying, Lord Harkin is probably not going to reward me directly as well. However, if he has his way, then maybe the sun will be gone, or maybe I'll get some power over the sun. Maybe an object or an ability that allows me to instantly turn at nighttime. And as much as Serana's companionship is enticing, it's actually not. It's actually not at all enticing. She killed my dog. She makes me weak anyway, so why would I want to have anything to do with her and her mother? If I have the option, I'm definitely going to turn her and her mother in. That is the price of... Oh boy, we got death hounds. That is the price of being annoying to me. I do not tolerate it. I am a powerful caster, a wizard, an abuser of the magics. They bend to my will, as do all things. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I didn't even see that trap. What was it? There's like a spike or something from somewhere? I did not catch it. Let's see. That sounded like one of my Dramorlords biting the dust. And if that's Serana's pet, oh well. It is now Serana's dead pet. I don't care. She killed my real pet. What did that say? Feral vampire. Oh, wow. A journal fragment? What do we have down here? Minor ring of destruction. Wow. That is really interesting looking. I think they'll be okay. Let's see what this journal fragment's all about, though. Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods don't realize I've moved into the Undercroft and started taking control of their own death hounds. I'll get my revenge. Apparently not. Death hounds, that is really sad. What delusions a little halfling feral vampire has. Vampire gauntlets, wow, those things look pretty medieval too. Looks like it gives you claws, just straight up. A version of magic. Sounds like my Dramorlord is absolutely getting down with the hound. Down with the hound. And I would hope that my Dramorlord's gonna win. Oh hey, a lever. I wonder what this does. Drops that bridge, it appears. Let us proceed. Actually, as I get closer to this sound, I'm starting to think that this is Death Hound against some kind of other creature, not against my Dramora. Definitely don't want to step on the bear traps. There are plenty of them. I'm going to go ahead and hit them so Serana and my summons don't hit any of the traps either. And I'm guessing that this is probably just a dead-end pit. Yeah, I'm almost certain. Not going to loot all the Death Hounds. I'm not that hard up for some meat. That is Serana's. I needn't fear. It has the telltale blue glow. I feel like I hear spiders. I probably do. Whoa, doggy. And I mean little doggy. Down goes the doggy. And another. Wow. This is... Whoa. This is fairly disturbing. Apparently their cattle don't always live through the feeding process. This is quite the garbage disposal. I have to assume that this would eventually get real cumbersome. I mean, vampires do live forever, so how long would it take to fill this place up? It doesn't matter. They'll eventually get there.
Yes? What did you need?
I wonder what they do to get rid of all the waste. Oh, come on. Cast it! Cast it again! And I'm going to do this one too, because there's probably something behind there. Yeah, a chest with an adept lock. Let's see if I can get this quickly. I think I can. Yeah, sure enough. Straight to it. Yeah. I could really just totally stop. That would be no fun, though. What fun would it be to never open another chest again? Oh my god! Holy gigantic frostbite spider. I am really glad that these guys are no longer a really long, drawn-out fight, because Bethesda did really good on their movement and their attacks and their friggin' size. My god, their size. Gigantic spiders. What do we have over here? We have a door. Is this... There's a lever as well. We have another bridge? Yes, another bridge. Where I just came from, and I bet this loops right back to it, doesn't it? Yeah, certainly. Was that in there? I think it was. Yeah, this is where I came from. I believe, if my near photographic memory serves me right. Took a little hurt there. Go ahead and use a little restoration. Get that skill up as much as possible. It is a bit stagnant as of getting my conjuration as high as it is. The courtyard.
We've made it to the courtyard.
Yes, we have.
Oh no.
What's oh no? That's a sundial. It's kind of interesting looking sundial. Very ornate. What is oh no? Is she just knowing that this place is run down?
Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
Huh. This looks like more than just a sundial. These look like phases of the moon.
The castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up.
The
I used to
castle's
walk
great
through here
hall.
after evening meals.
Ah, gargoyle pooping mushrooms. Huh. Yeah, sealed up is one way to say it. Totally destroyed is another way. These walls look weird. They look like they're slick with snot. It's probably just little ice. Little frozen bits.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years?
Huh.
She would have hated to see it like this.
Well,
Wait,
apparently a garden's beauty doesn't last forever. Like our life. Are you onto something, Serena? What is it?
yes? What did you need?
No, I don't need anything. Continue. You just now said wait,
Something's
remember?
wrong with
The moon
Some
dial.
of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know
Yes.
the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something.
It's askew. What do you mean it's askew? Explore Castle Volkahar's courtyard. Investigate the moon dial. Alright, well, a missing piece. So 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 missing
I'm telling
pieces.
you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Yeah, okay, certainly. So I wonder if the dial pieces are right around the courtyard. It did say investigate the courtyard. Let me just try doing an activate. You do not have the proper crest. Okay, I probably could have told you as much. The East Tower. Oh boy, I have some areas to explore that may very well contain a moon dial. Ah, look at this! Crescent Moon Crest. Okay, so I have one of the pieces. And I bet that's probably going to be the only one in this courtyard. All the others are probably going to be in these towers. So let's see, a crescent moon. Maybe here? Oh, is it going to guide me? I really think it's that
Telling
first
you,
one I
there's
was looking
something
at.
strange with the moon dial.
Oh, okay, no, this one and this other one that I can't activate yet, I think are, no, that wouldn't be right. I was going to say, new moons, but that would be kind of crazy. Let's see if we get any help here. It still just says investigate the moon dial. I wonder if there are any more in this courtyard. Let me take a quick peek around. Aha, here's another one. The half moon crest. I actually just walked a couple feet, so it's just in this pool of water right over here by this rock. The half moon. Now, let's see where the half moon's gonna go. Here's a half. These are the two that I cannot activate. This does not look like it's gonna be a half. This looks like it's gonna be a half. Yeah. God, I killed my Dremora. Oh no. Oh, it's given me an
I'm telling you,
objective
there's something strange with
directly
the moon dial.
on the moon dial now. Is that where the objective was before? I kind of think it was. Okay, so the sun's back out. I wasn't looking for moon dials the first time I walked around this little upper part, so let me do that again. And actually, I may poke around more than just this. If I enter one of the towers, I'll crank it back on. Aha! Of course, in her garden. Okay, so right there's the moon dial. And right over here at this little place that Serena called her garden, right in the back is yet another crest, the full moon crest. And then I've found 3 of these. I think there's still one more I have to find. This looks like it's going to be the full moon. I think there's one more, isn't there?
I'm
No.
telling you, there's something strange
No, I
with
think
the
that was
moon
it,
dial.
actually. Oh, what is this? Stairs?
Very clever, Mother. Very clever.
Yes, very
I've never
clever
been
indeed.
in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at
Into
least
the
we're getting
tower
closer.
ruins.
Let's go.
Oh, screenshot. What? No. Okay, that's fine though. Whoa. Let me not do some wall running. I'm gonna pull a Prince of Persia out in this mother. I've got to admit that it would be pretty cool to see, whoa, what's that? An emerald under your boot? What? Why are you walking with emerald-plated boots? Some gold, a pull chain. Boy, that's not a very secret door. There's a pull chain right there
I've
for
never
it.
even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Good point. Let's be careful. I want to be as careful as I ever am. Whip my summons out and get my shield up. Okay. I see a couple things of some value around the room. I'm not going to bother myself with them. Mainly alchemical reagents. And I see some skellies. Hello, little skeleton. Wow, I see a bunch of skeletons. I wonder if the Volkahar Coven stole this place from some ancient Nords, or if these are somehow the cursed bodies of ancient vampires. I don't know. All quite possible. I suppose unless I break into some books around here, I probably won't know. Yeah. This part of the castle is definitely well ruined. Serana says she's never seen it. Whoa. Oh, man. That is a gargoyle. That is not only a regular gargoyle. That's a gargoyle brute. And luckily he is going down pretty quick. That didn't kill him, did it? Oh, maybe it did. I think I'm seeing a death animation here. A somewhat like a fatality. Ooh, ebony ore on the gargoyle. That's interesting. An orichalcum. Yes, I did finally break the habit of saying that wrong. I believe it said orichalcum. I used to say something like orichalcum or something just because the CH in it flipped me out. I didn't understand. Okay, yeah, I'm clicking. My spell's not coming out. Normally whenever you swing for an attack, you automatically unsheath your hands. It's not happening right now. Glitch, glitch, glitch. There it goes. And I can't cast. I'm trying to cast a spell right now. There we go. Holy mongrel. That glitch is really bothering me because there are times where I basically can't get it to correct. And I would like to do things in between battles. Normally whenever combat starts, it'll correct itself, which is good. If I were rendered totally defenseless during combat, I would really be super sad. Oh! Gargoyle brute just coming out of stone right in front of me. Don't worry, I got this one, guys. I'm just curious. Ebony ore again. Curious to see the percentage chance of dropping ebony ore.
I knew I heard something.
So far, at least on gargoyle brutes, it looks like it's a 100%. Yeah, don't trust that. Where? Oh, I got you. I got you. I was not seeing that at first. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, okay. Whoa! That was pretty cool. Alright, I actually don't think that one is going to come to life. I can't go up on that little balcony that I just saw the skeleton on. That's a shame! I can go up on this little balcony. It matters not, though. A locked door. Quite possibly a chest door. A treasure door. Sure. Let's pop it open, and sure enough, there she be. Dragon plate shield of the Firewalker. Interesting. Could you make shields before? I don't know. The only person that I've got that has dragon bone smithing doesn't use shields. I'm not sure I've ever even tried to make one. You can make dragon bone weapons now. I've actually been playing Creasy just a little bit, my warrior. Not near as much. I'm not as far in as I am with this character even, and I'm not doing the main storyline because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But I have already forged some dragon bone stuff, and it is slightly better than Daedric equipment. The weapons, at least, are slightly more potent, slightly more damaging. I feel like I do not have my Dremora anymore, and sure enough, I don't. Let's get those back, because I would like them to do my fighting for me. Or some of these skeletons. This skeleton is taking damage about the pace of your regular Drug or Death Lord, and that's quite powerful. That is a lot more powerful than any skeletons in vanilla. What is this? An ancient Nord greatsword. I kind of like the way that weapon's hanging off of that.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
That rack makes it look neat. Okay, chests. I'm not going to check all the chests, but there you go. There's an example of what might be in some of the chests. Just little bits of gold, probably some gems, maybe some humanoid items like paper and cloth and God knows what else. This room does not look familiar. For a second I thought it did. It do not look familiar indeed. That was a remedial accent, which only occurs whenever my mind goes blank. I draw upon no nationality. I draw upon the nationality of remedial learners. Go down, little skeleton! Whoa! And he goes down. That kill cam, as neat as it is, you know, it doesn't get on my nerves when I'm on my warrior for some reason. Like, I don't know, it's just like satisfying when you absolutely, whoa, what's this? A pull chain right behind a gargoyle. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's gonna bring him to life. Why would I pull a chain behind a gargoyle? That is not intelligent. I mean, come on. Seriously? It's pretty obvious. The chain plugs directly into the rectum of the gargoyle. It is obviously going to be his wind-up chain that he is going to use to power up. Ebony ore. Again, 100% drop rate so far. Very reliable way to get ebony ore all of a sudden. And ebony is used in... Oh, hey, here's that balcony that skeleton was on. That leaves me with a question, though. Okay, question answered. I was going to say, where do I go from here? To the next pull chain. That activates... Oh! Oh, how fancy. Well, Serana, you'll have to be waiting there. Matter of fact, I wonder if I tell her to wait, if she'll not technically be my follower, and if my Vampire Lord powers will return to normal. Ooh, a Gargoyle Sentinel. This is a stronger gargoyle. Okay, let's get down to business here. Gonna go ahead and get my shield up, get the Dremora back out. My alteration increased. 82. That's getting up there quite a ways. That's gonna be a good source of leveling up throughout the next 18 levels. When your skills get really high level, they start really giving you the experience for the level up. Boy, you are one ugly mamma jamma. Ah, the Sentinel does not drop ebony ore. So we are no longer looking at a 100% rate. Success! Lockpicking increased. Yes, I would very much like to get through level 51 as quickly as possible. I have no reason to want to stop off at level 51. Oh, look at this! It's just enchanted. I was gonna say it looked like it was a glass bow. It actually looked very reminiscent of glass items in Morrowind. I guess in Oblivion too, but in Morrowind, just default glass had this. That is really valuable, but also really heavy. Glass weapons had this like glowing quality, almost like they were magical, but they were just really, really neat looking. I have a feeling that I'm skipping some stuff, like this room down here. I didn't look at anything in that room. I basically just ran right past the whole thing. I don't know that there's anything of real value in there, though, and a matter of fact, I'm taking arrows from up top. Let's stop that. Easy enough. Alright, so I'm running around the balconies. I've been separated from Serana. I think it's probably safe to assume that my Dremora Lords are not going to be able to successfully follow me. That's going to be okay. Wow, that is weird. This is like the skull table. They must have been studying anatomy or something in here. You weird old vampires. Actually, it's not real clear whether or not the castle was always owned by vampires, and it's not real clear whether or not the stuff that I see here are from vampires. I don't see any death hounds any longer. Everything's skeletal. I would think if they were vampires, and they're probably still going to be hanging out as vampires because they're immortal, right? Double gargoyle. Triple gargoyle. Are we looking? Quadruple gargoyle. I'm getting ready to... Ooh, 5 of them. What is that? Pentagargoyle. Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully they'll just pop up one at a time like that. That would be a-okay with me. Okay, we got 2 at once. Whoa! I have not seen that charge attack yet. Oh, that was a regular gargoyle. That's kind of nice. He wasn't a brute or a sentinel. Vampire royal armor. Okay, I gotta, just at it for curiosity's sake, I gotta take that. There's a gargoyle sentinel. That's one of the toughies. Surround him, corner him, drive him back. My fire will purge his life, or the fire of your attacks, because your attacks have fire in them too. Okay, before another sentinel pops up, I want to check this out real fast. It said royal. How royal is it really? Okay, yeah, and drop the regular stuff. Magic regenerates 125% faster. That's decent. That's decent. It's 9 weight. I'll sell it to somebody. They'll be like, "What are you doing with vampire armor?" I'll be like, having it. It's mine. Possessing it. Wow, there's a 6 gargoyle. I really feel like they should be coming to life anytime. I also feel like I should be finding a passage out of this room somewhere or another. Some coffins I could sleep in. Sleeping's not going to do me a whole lot of good right now. Another gargoyle. They're all over this room. I don't like how they're all setting up, too. It looks like this guy's in a position that might have just fallen off the wall. But apparently after he did that, he got up, uprighted himself, and then just turned right back into stone. Okay, hold on. Let me check my map out before I go any further. It looks like I do have an objective. Is that in that main? I think it is. I think that's in this little hall that I ran right past. As a matter of fact, I think almost all of this was behind an expertly locked door that I got through. So maybe all of that was just one big treasure run. I feel like this is the hall room that I need to return to. Yes, that somewhat looks accurate. Let's see. My objective is actually over there somewhere. Let's see if this loops back. I don't think this is the way I came, or is it? Yeah, I think that is actually the way I came. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, I did some wandering and I found it. So here's that main hall that I neglected. I think you actually run through this to get up here. But once you cross the bridge, and once you come up to this huge room that I was in, fighting all the gargoyles, there is a very secretive little entrance that took me a little while to find. Hold! You turn the candlestick. How sneaky is that? Well, there goes the candlestick. I knew this fireplace just looked far too foreboding to be a simple fireplace. There's no way that it's just a regular fireplace. I mean, what do vampires need fireplaces for? You would think that the chill of undeath would be comforting. The warmth of life, the warmth of a crackling fire, would be discomforting. This looks like a special room. So let's get ready for special battle. All kinds of alchemical reagents, a Daedra heart. Well, I'll definitely be snatching that. That's a rare enough one to not just pass up. I see a door over there. I'm going to give it a moment. Black soul gem. Aha! A lot of soul gem fragments. I've still never found out if there's anything you can do with those soul gem fragments. Couple black soul gems. Wow. I will always take the black ones, no matter how many I have. I could use more. I'm not, as much as I want to, I'm not going to sit here and pick up every little alchemical reagent. Just a couple of them. Just some random bits and pieces. There's an enchanter. A couple dragonflies. Those look really weird. Not flying around. So this is quite the alchemical lab. I see a lot of books. Aha! Valerica's journal. Alright, I will summarize. Quite an interesting read. So apparently Valerica is Serana's mother and Lord Harkon's wife from before undeath set in. So the most interesting bit is this bit right here on the right page that lists a formula. The ingredients of the formula are finely ground bone meal, purified void salt, and soul gem shards. So the journal and the formula that that references talks about her potential exile. It talks about a portal that I'm guessing is this thing right in the center of this room. It doesn't necessarily say a whole lot about what the portal is or where it heads. I'm guessing that I probably need to put the ingredients together. There's some bone meal. I think it was like finely ground Barrett's ashes. Wow, that's interesting. I have never seen that ingredient before. I hadn't thought about it, but I suppose it's possible that Dawnguard adds ingredients and new potions. That would make plenty of sense. Bethesda does tend to touch every aspect of their game whenever they mod it. It did say soul gem fragments were needed, so I guess I'll pick up a couple of these. I don't like having a whole lot of soul gem fragments on me just because they cloud up your inventory and they're mostly useless. You have to drop them specifically. Let me peek in the wardrobe. I would like to find... what was it? Finally? No. It was something void salts. I would know it if I saw it. I have a feeling, though, that I'm going to have to do something to refine most of these ingredients. I'm not sure what that may be, as I've never had to refine ingredients before. Chicken's egg. No, less than ideal. One more little... I'm going to go ahead and take all the salts just in case. There are some regular void salts. That says fire salts. Take Purified void salts. Okay. So that makes me wonder if there are some other samples of the things right around this area too that I just glazed over. Like finely ground bone meal. Okay, so here we go. So the purified void salts were up there on that cabinet on the balcony. The finely ground bone meal, of course, right here in this bowl. One more thing. It was soul gem shards, and there's a bowl of those right here. Soul gem shards. Yep, and I took all of them at once. Okay, so I have the 3 ingredients. You know what? My curiosity's got me. Before I do some kind of portal stuff. It requires a key. Well, curiosity smashed. What do I have to do here? I wonder. Come on, items. I assume these are going to be miscellaneous. What if I can just, like, use them somehow? You cannot equip this item. Can I drop it? Quest items cannot be dropped from your inventory. The quest marker's right there. I don't see any kind of a bowl or anything to combine these ingredients in. Let's see if my quest log gives any assistance. It still just says that I'm supposed to explore the ruined tower. That is not helpful. Here we go. Fill the portal vessel. And I can't do that yet. Why can I not do that yet? Okay, let me check the journal one more time. Let me see if it says something about a certain combination of these things. Valerica's journal. Okay, so this page does have an important bit. So she says that she lists the ingredients without the proper amounts for her own protection. She also says that she's combining some of her own blood with it to prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and follow her into the soul cairn. Using the proper measurements, place the above in the silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. So I'm not totally sure that this is something I can reproduce. I would assume that her blood is probably the same as Serana's, and I would fare to bet that I need Serana in here with me. So I may have been too hasty in letting her part ways with me. I suppose this is going to be quite a long trek, so I'm going to chop it. I'm going to go back and see if I can get her and bring her up here. Serana, haha, I found you. She was standing right outside the gate that I left her on. So apparently you just don't need to pull that chain. I don't think there's any reason to. Okay, so back up we go. Man, she is as slow as Esbern. Move it, vampire woman! Okay, let's see if she has any automatic dialogue.
This place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing?
This is a
I'm
portal.
not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
Yeah, no duh.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
I'm like 10 steps ahead of you. Do you think this would help? Give the
You
journal.
found her journal. Let me take a look at it.
I'm already ahead of you. What's this soul cairn she
I only
mentions?
know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Huh. Why did she care where the souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return.
Huh.
My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
Wow. If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal,
Already ahead of
a
you,
good bit of
already ahead of
purified
you,
void salts.
and already ahead of you.
Damn it.
Your blood. Not her blood, your blood.
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Not her blood. You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Oh, one more thing. I already found all the ingredients.
Oh,
Let's
good.
go.
Well then, let's head over to the portal vessel and I'll do the rest.
Okay, so there's one more thing that the journal said that I forgot to mention. It indicated that Valerica set up Serana's hiding place, set up the sarcophagus in Dim Hollow Crypt. So it seems like Lord Harkin probably didn't have anything to do with that and had been looking for Serana. So that's kind of all cohesive to them turning against Lord Harkin by the time we find Valerica. I'm not sure I'm going to have a choice in this allegiance, but if I do have a
Get
choice,
the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
if I do have a choice, I'm definitely going to side with the Broken Sun. Blick, blick,
Then
blick
the rest
'em.
is up to me. Are you
Apparently
ready
I
to
just
go?
know the amounts.
I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Do it. I'm ready. Do
Then
I have
the
to
rest
say
is
it?
up to me. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I...
I'm ready.
Okay,
Hit it.
here goes.
Do it to it, Serana. Let's open the portal. Oh, nice. There's actually a blood animation.
Sisters.
They've actually failed in the past. Oh, check it out.
Created a portal to the soul cave. Incredible.
This is quite incredible. Oh, and look, the stairs come right up to her little balcony. Wow. Okay, well, time for me to become a gigantic boner kill. I'm gonna cut this episode off there. In the next episode, we are going to go down into the Soul Cairn and finish chasing echoes.